Good morning and welcome to the Cape Cod Community College Dental Hygiene Pinning Ceremony. As we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our dental hygiene graduates, we ask that you please remain in your seats during the ceremony, keeping aisles and passageways open. Now, let's start the show. Please welcome the Director of the Dental Hygiene Program, Marianne Dreyer.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Dental Hygiene Pinning Ceremony for Cape Cod Community College. What a spectacular day. Such a gift to our incredible students. You've worked so hard. You absolutely deserve such a glorious, glorious day. The presentation of the pins celebrates the transition from a student dental hygienist to an oral health professional. And please keep that in mind. Dental hygienist, yes, but oral health professional always. The pin also represents the honor of your school, the honor of our profession, and the honor of each person who wears the pin. So wear your pin with pride going forward in the future. As you go forward in your career as dental hygienist, always keep in your heart what it took to get here today. Always keep in your mind the challenges that you had to get here. Just a few? I must say that you overcame them beautifully and gracefully. You know, those of us that teach recognize that each year, each class presents with a different personality, a different feeling, a different style. And I think I speak for all of the faculty when I say, boy, class of 2022, you are a very, very special group. And you'll always be in my heart, and you've touched me so warmly. want to say congratulations and enjoy every single minute of today. It's a very, very special day, and you have earned it. I'd like to provide some special introductions and hellos before we get going with the awards ceremony. I'd like to certainly recognize our esteemed upper administration. We have Dean Patrick Preston here, who with us today, who is a never-ending source of support to the dental hygiene program. We have Vice President Kathy Varanos here, an exemplary leader, and we also have our dear President John Cox, who will be up in a few minutes to give some congratulatory awards to the class of 2022. I'd also like to have a special hello to our College Board trustee members. Chair Tammy Sabin, if you want to give a wave for all that you all do. Vice Chair Laura Newstead. Trustee Judy Quinn. Trustee Joe McGrail. And Alex Gomes, trustee, and student trustee Max Kennedy. Hello, Max. Thank you all for all that you do. I'd also like to recognize some members of our Dental Hygiene Advisory Committee that have taken the time to come here today. Dr. Kevin Baruzzi, you want to give a wave to the audience, and I believe Dr. Morgan Schreiber might be here as well in the back. Thank you. Very, very, very important to our program. We have a short time to celebrate today, so I'm not going to introduce each and every faculty because you are the stars of the show. It is your day. But I would like the faculty to simply rise and perhaps give a wave and an applaud to the class of 2022. Faculty? I have to tell you, I'm probably prejudiced, but they are amazing, absolutely amazing. And you are all an example of that, and I know how much you have become fond of them and appreciative, and they all think the world of you as well. Very much gifted with the faculty. And I'd also be remiss to not give a very special hello in recognition to the family and the friends. They're here today to watch you and with you, and I believe they earned this pin maybe almost as much as you did. Yes? Family and friends? So, yes, it was a long road, absolutely. It is a very, very difficult journey that these students have gone through. Again, they've gone through with such grace, such hard work, such will, and such beautiful spirits. So with that, I'm going to give you a congratulations, and I am going to invite President John Cox to come up and give a few remarks to the class of 2022.
Good morning, dental hygiene. Okay, there's one or two people out there. Want to try again? Good morning, dental hygiene. All right, that's good. I want to pause as we get started this morning. Let's take a moment to think of the 19 elementary school children and the 2 teachers who did not return home from school yesterday in the wake of horrific violence once again. We cannot allow this to become the new normal. So please join me in a moment of silence for the victims and their families of the Robb Elementary School shooting. Thank you. Graduates, congratulations for achieving this milestone. We recognize opportunities are typically disguised in hard work, and many people don't recognize them, but you did. You seized the opportunity. Growing up among an aunt and uncle who practiced their own self-dental care, pulling out their own teeth that were well beyond maintenance, using household resources, I still cringe thinking of the visuals. Yet I also understand it was based on what they had learned through earlier generations. In achieving balance in life, my late grandmother-in-law, Grandma Alice, was a 1929 dental hygiene graduate of the University of Michigan, graduating right at the peak of the Depression, practicing her skill and reminding us over the latter years how the profession has advanced. Dental health care has always been prominent in my family. Embracing change, I admire your commitment to the field and the acknowledgement of the need for routine dental care. The mouth is our primary connection to the world. It serves in nourishing our bodies as we take in water and food to sustain life. It's our primary means of communications, the most visible sign of our mood, influencing how we're perceived by others. And it's a very complicated part of the human anatomy, but you know all that. Our faculty and staff have enhanced your knowledge to go forth and provide for the dental health of our community. As we know, if your mouth is not healthy, your body is not healthy. The mouth becomes a great petri dish for growing bacteria. What a visualization that is for an accountant. In witnessing your work before, during, and through a pandemic, with the instruction of our faculty and support of our staff, we're now working to further expand the reach of our dental hygiene program with a modest increase in the number of stations in our teaching lab for future classes. Seeing your success, we want to help ensure that more students who want to enter the dental hygiene profession can pursue their studies, and the college can work to keep up with the demand for highly educated hygienists like yourself. From the big picture perspective, equity access issues across dental care remain a challenge. Among persons 65 years and older, the portion of the population having lost all their natural teeth varied from a low of 11% among college graduates to a high of 61% among those without a high school diploma. Most oral diseases are preventable. Not all individuals and communities benefit fully from available care. To add to the struggle, Medicare does not cover most dental care, and you know this. So we do our part through our clinics and ultimately your professional success. We remind Congress of the potential savings by increasing dental care eligibility for Medicare participants, increasing preventative care and reducing the trips and expense of visits to the emergency department when dental care issues balloon and become healthcare crises. I'm delighted to say, by witnessing your journey to this day and seeing the value of increasing access to more students of dental hygiene in the future, our expansion proposal continues to wind its way through Congress for future funding. Your success begets the success of others in the future. As policymakers witness your outcome, the instruction and tutelage of our faculty and staff, they want to expand your success in service across our region. That's an immensely important point that each one of you should be proud of. Becoming trailblazers for more future graduates of the dental hygiene profession who may have otherwise not been able to enter the program. So as we celebrate your success, take a moment to thank your family, your friends, and all those who have been there along the journey to support you to this incredible moment. As you're pinned and memorialize your achievement, please know the lift you create for future generations of our graduates is connected to your success in this profession. The world is watching you and taking note. I only wish my aunt and uncle could be around today to see how far you've become with dental hygiene care. And I know Grandma Alice would be truly amazed. I wish you all the best in your career and helping improve the lives of so many. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, President Cox. Our administration truly has a very soft spot for the dental hygiene program, so thank you. Thank you for your words. It's my pleasure to now introduce our student speaker for the ceremony. Her name is Mackenzie Gagnon, and she is the president of the class. Please welcome Mackenzie to the podium.
Good morning. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to welcome you to our dental hygiene pinning ceremony. First, I would like to thank the people whose wonderful impact on our dental hygiene journey made this morning possible. We wouldn't be gathered here today if it were not for all the upper administrative staff. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to have an in-person pinning ceremony. Being able to celebrate this moment with our friends and family present means the world to us. To Mrs. Fontana and the faculty of freshman year, you taught us the foundation we needed to grow and trusted us with sharp instruments in a patient's mouth for the first time. Mrs. Hennessy, affectionately known as our fearless leader, and the rest of our sophomore faculty. Without your guidance and support, we might not be the successful clinicians you see before you. Thank you for teaching us the self-sufficiency needed to solve all our problems, which I think we'll master eventually. Mrs. Alves, COVID did not make things easy, but you never stopped trying for us. We appreciate your endless efforts in making our extramural rotations possible. And of course, Mrs. Dreyer, our program director. Thank you for all the support you've provided us these last 2 years. None of us would be here without you. Lastly, we of course have to thank our patients, family members, and friends, especially those who spent 3 hours sitting in a chair, trusting us with their teeth, and who came back from multiple visits. Even if we made mistakes. Sorry, Dad. You allowed us the opportunity to learn and grow and gain the clinical experience we all needed to become the best clinicians we can be. Cliche as it is, I'm sure we can all remember our first day. We were overwhelmed with excitement and fear, not knowing what these next 2 years would bring. We learned that Ms. McNaught is so good at practicing mock medical emergencies that I call 911. And we also learned that bombarding Ms. Hennessy with a million questions probably wasn't going to get us very far. The most important lesson that I think we all learned was nobody's perfect. We made mistakes along the way. Again, Dad, I'm sorry about your gums. But that's just a part of learning. I'm the first to admit my mistakes. Agreeing to give the speech was probably one of them. Good thing my sister has a minor in writing. At the end of the day, what matters most is we are all here together. We started this, and we are ending it together. This is a moment we all dreamed of happening. The moment that felt so out of reach, like we would never make it at times. There were many long clinic days and a lot of tears, especially from me. But look at us. We survived. We did it. As I stand up here, I can't help but feel overwhelmed with joy. This chapter of our lives is closing, but we are all on to much brighter futures. The dental hygiene program here has forever changed me as a person. No matter what path we take and where we go in life, it all started here at Cape Cod Community College Dental Hygiene Program. Congratulations, class of 2022. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And congratulations, family and friends. You won't have to hear us complain about being in hygiene school anymore. Thank you.
Absolutely. What an outstanding job. That is not easy to do. Very, very, very nice job. And your compadres certainly appreciated it, I think. Yes? Okay, so the next portion of the ceremony is actually to have you pinned as dental hygienists. So at this point in time, if I could have Arlene Alves and Christine Fontana come up to do the pinning. Also, Jennifer Hennessy, Mrs. Hennessy, to come up to read the student statements. A little special thing that we do as each student walks across the stage, they have prepared a sentence or two, generally about their family and apologizing again for the long appointments, but they're enjoyable certainly to listen to. We're also going to have the students presented with flowers and their local anesthesia certificates. So Denise Bridges, Karen Burns, and Monique Minault, if you'd like to have a place over there on the stage. And stars of the show, please rise and line up over there at the ramp.
Kathleen Aben. Kathleen would like to thank her family and friends for their support and always encouraging her to move forward. Enki Kai. During these 2 years, it was a pleasure for Enki to gain new knowledge and make friends at 4Cs. She wants to thank you so much for all the love and support from her dear family and the generous faculty, and a thank you to herself for making the right decision. Ariel Cardozo. Ariel would like to thank her fiance and family for supporting her through this journey. Madison Cristaldi. Maddie would like to thank her family and friends for their constant love and support throughout this journey. She would also like to thank the faculty members of the dental hygiene program. Congratulations to her fellow classmates. She wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Brianna DeRosa. Brianna would like to say thank you to her fiance, Zach, for supporting her, for motivating her, listening to her cry, and above all, for always believing in her. Jenna Fleming. Jenna is grateful for her amazing husband, her family, and getting to go through the last 2 years with the best group of ladies and professors. Brooke Frisbee. Brooke would like to thank her family, friends, and faculty. She is grateful for the support you have given her to follow her passion with confidence and great pride. She shall never forget this amazing journey. Mackenzie Gagnon. Mackenzie wants to thank her mom, her dad, and sister and boyfriend for the unconditional love and support and endless pep talks. She could not have survived this without you. Thanks, Dad. Fabiola Galvez. Favi would like to thank God who allowed her to make this day come true. Today, she has a smile on her face, but behind this day, there are many tears. To her husband, Ronnie Reyes, thank you for your unconditional help and in believing in me when I stopped believing in myself. This day without you would not be possible. To her family in Guatemala, her mother and siblings were her best motivation, and she knows how proud they are of her. To her instructors, classmates, and patients, she will always carry you in the best memories. All of you made this day a reality. Sujin Guan. Sujin wants to thank her lovely husband, John, for all the support and love. She feels he deserves an award for surviving 2 years as an RDH student's husband. Stevana Holmes. Stevana would like to thank her family, friends, and classmates. Don't let anything break your spirit. Dominique Hunt. Dawn would like to thank her family, friends, classmates, all of her instructors, and especially her clinic patients. Emily Levine. Emily wants to say thank you to all her teachers for being great inspirations and supporting her through this journey. Christy Lee Marvel. Christy would like to give a sincere thank you to her fiance, Stephen, her favorite sister, Lily, along with her family, friends, and faculty for their love and support through her journey. Casey McCarthy. Casey would like to say thank you to her friends and family for supporting her and letting her experiment on them in freshman clinic, and still returning for the recall appointments. She could not have done it without you. Carly Pierce. Carly would like to thank her family and friends who came in to be her patients, her fellow classmates for wiping each other's tears. Nicole Pyers. Nicole would like to thank her parents, friends, and family for their constant support. She would not be here today without you. Best of luck, class of 2022. Lindsay Preservardi. Lindsay would like to thank her husband, Michael. She could not have done it without you. And to her daughter, Everly, no more homework for mommy. Christina Rivera Hibbard. Christina would like to thank her family, friends, and faculty for the support. She could not have made it without you. Audra Shea. Audra would like to thank her husband, John, her family, friends, and faculty for their endless support through this journey. She would also like to thank her amazing classmates for always being there for her. Class of 2022 is one of a kind, and she could not be more proud of you all. You did it. Jessica Cervantes. Jessica would like to thank God for blessing her with another dream come true, her amazing daughter Daniela for inspiring her, to her mom and sisters for always supporting her and encouraging her to continue. Thank you to all of her patients and friends who sat for hours in her clinic chair. Thank you to the amazing faculty and classmates. A special thank you to Diana and Karen for never letting her give up. She could not have done it without you. Diana Gentilleva. I still can't believe this day came true. She wants to say thank you to her husband and son for the support. Without them, she would not have been able to get this far. Thank you for believing in me. She also wants to say thank you to all the faculty for the hard work. Special thanks to Jessica for all your support and love. Thank you for being there for her when she was going through a lot. Class of 2022, thank you for being amazing classmates. We did it. Congratulations.
Oh, you're not going to stay sitting down. Stand up and let's give one more round of applause to all the pinned dental hygienists. Bravo, bravo. Beautiful. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so we have now come to the portion of the ceremony where we have the presentation of awards. There are several businesses, manufacturers, associations that generously donate either scholarships or awards to a few of the students. So we're going to move on to that portion of the program. I would like to have Lauren Rowan Cisternino come up to present the Hugh Freedy Golden Scalar Award.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to present the 2022 Hugh Freedy Golden Scalar Award. The Golden Scalar Award recognizes clinical excellence. More specifically, this award recognizes a student clinician who is dedicated to learning, who welcomes instructor input and constructive observations. This student has always had a positive attitude, never complaining about the work or anything that was asked of her. She had the drive to improve throughout her clinical education, demonstrating in the end clinical excellence that is recognized by this award. It is my honor to present the 2022 Hugh Freedy Golden Scalar Award to Jessica Cervantes.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. That's a big one. Absolutely. The next award is a very special award. It is named the Dental Hygiene Program Faculty Award. And for that presentation, I'm going to ask Miss Vicki Rice to come to the podium.
Here we are, ladies. So this faculty award is given to the student who exhibits professionalism, honesty, and integrity throughout the 2 years of her dental hygiene education. This year's recipient was selected by the faculty because she consistently demonstrated a commendable work ethic, putting the needs of her patient and her peers above her own. This student demonstrated the true meaning of working as a member of a team, earning respect and admiration of her faculty. It is my pleasure to present the 2022 Dental Hygiene Faculty Award to Anki Kai.
Nice job. She wants to run away with it. Absolutely. The next award is provided by Colgate. I think everyone's heard of them, yes? It's referred to as the Colgate Star Award. And for that, I'd like to bring up Dr. Kristen Seralt, one of our clinic staff dentists.
Oh, I forgot to get that. It is my pleasure to announce the winner of this year's Colgate Star Award. The acronym STAR refers to Student Total Achievement Recognition and is given to the student who exhibits the following attributes: true dedication to the profession of dental hygiene, extraordinary compassion in patient care, enthusiasm and follow-through for community service, outstanding patient education and motivation skills. The dental hygiene faculty submit nominations for this award and have chosen this recipient based on her commitment to the program, her fellow students, and her patients. It is my great pleasure to present the 2022 Colgate Star Award to Stefana Holmes.
Congratulations. The next award is presented by Aspen Dental. You've heard of that name as well. And it is called the Aspen Dental Access to Care Award. And it is presented by Melanie Hansen, second-year faculty.
Thank you. And good morning, everyone. So proud of you guys. It is my pleasure to announce the recipient of the Aspen Access to Care Award, sponsored by Aspen Dental. This award recognizes exemplary peer leadership. This student led by example with her commitment to comprehensive patient care, treating her patients with compassion and respect. This year's 2022 Aspen Access to Care Award is presented to Ms. Dominique Hunt. Congratulations.
Congratulations, absolutely. Our next award is provided by the Massachusetts Dental Hygiene Association. And that's going to be presented by Melissa Leet, first-year faculty. And I just want to say briefly, the Massachusetts Dental Hygiene Association invited our students to a local Cape Cod component meeting a few weeks ago. It was on a Saturday. They all got up and got dressed lovely as they are today. and came to the meeting, and boy, the peacock feathers were difficult to keep down. And the association gave away 3 prizes for anybody in the audience that knew the correct answers. And they were practicing clinicians there. Guess who got all 3 prizes? So it was a wonderful introduction into the association, and we hope that you all join and become active as true dental hygiene professionals.
Congratulations, class of 2022. I will be presenting the ADHA Membership Award. This award is given by the Cape Cod component of the ADHA MDHA to a student who demonstrated outstanding professionalism and exemplary leadership throughout their education. It is with great honor to present this ADHA membership to Mackenzie Gagnon.
Congratulations. The next award I will be presenting is called the Courtney Gregoire Spirit Award, and this is a memorial award given to a student who presents with a remarkably positive attitude. Someone who is inspirational, carries an infectious optimism, someone who is simply easy to be around, even when situations are difficult. We didn't have any of those, did we? No. Courtney's award was created through the dental hygiene program in the hopes that her beautiful spirit and infectious smile would live within the walls of our school as a symbol of the power of positive attitudes. Motivational speaker Zig Ziglar has stated that it's not necessarily your aptitude, but your attitude that brings you forward in life. So stay positive even when it's hard. And not everybody has that ability to be positive. So the few that stand out, which are so many in this class, it was really hard to determine a recipient of this award. But it is my honor and my pleasure to announce Courtney Gregoire Spirit Award to Sujin Quinn. Congratulations, very special award. Finally, our last award, before you can go out and have fun and celebrate with everybody, is a new award, and I would like to ask Len Gobeil to come to the stage, to the podium. Before he begins his message, I just want to say that he is so special in a very particular way. He is one of the graduates of the first class of Cape Cod Community College, 1963. And we're absolutely thrilled to have him here today. And I'll let you take it from here. Yes, I'll be right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not that old. But I do appreciate the fact that you have invited me to speak for a few moments. President Cox, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me to be here representing the town of Barnstable and the Lombard Trust Fund, of which I am a member of that committee. Lombard Trust Fund is a fund that the town started many, many years ago. And we're asked to give away money. And we do that. There was a man a number of years ago who actually lived down the street over here in Hyannisport. And he once spoke some words that have affected me personally and stayed with me for a number of 60 years or so. I certainly remember that sentence when the man said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." As a college student back then, and as a citizen today, I've tried to keep those thoughts and words in my heart. A few days ago, I searched some of my really old files, and I found the very first Cape Cod Community College newspaper. Volume 1, number 1. And I reread what my fellow students were thinking back in 1961. And I remembered, as I read, a lot of the things that they had to put into their newspaper. And I wanted to share that with you so that you can understand what we were thinking of back in 1963 as we became part of the very first class to go to Cape Cod Community College. In the editorial of the seal of the college, it states, "In the flame of the college seal, we see enlightenment burning continually to help us find a way to a fuller life." So when you see that seal, it says, we want to find enlightenment to help find our way to a richer, fuller life. Excuse me. The newspaper editorial notes that a fuller life is important, and in helping others is what we should be doing. 60 years later, here it is, 2022, and you students are graduating. You have been pinned. And were you not planning on doing things for you, but you are working to do things for those other people who are in need? By the way, the man I mentioned earlier, anybody know who it is? President John Kennedy, who lived in Washington, D.C. for a period of time, but he lived here in Hyannisport for a longer period of time. And I want you to imagine that you, the students, 60 years after his death, you're following his words. You will spend your life doing things not for yourself, but for other people. Cape Cod Community College President Dr. John Cox, the staff of the Four Cs, your relatives, and the citizens of Barnstable and Cape Cod congratulate you on this special day today, especially in this time of how much illness that there is all over the world. And as a result of that, I can't see your faces. You're all covered with masks because the times are so bad, and you're going to make them better. Thank you for choosing this career and dedicating your lives to search and serve in this much-needed manner. One person called me at Town Hall the other day. Stefan, can you stand up for a second? And she called me at Barnstable Town Hall, and she said, "Mr. Gobil, is there any way that there are funds at the Barnstable Town Hall?" You can sit down now, they've all seen you. Are there any funds in which the students who take this program and have to pay to take a state test, and it's very expensive? And I said, yeah, well, I happen to work in this thing called the Lombard Trust Fund, and guess what we do? We give away money to people who need it. And she said, oh, by the way, it's not for me, because I've already taken the test, and all of you have already taken the test, and all of you have already paid for it. So really, what I want you to do, Mr. Gobil, is to give it to the kids next year. Ask not what your town can do for you, but what you can do to help other people. And you have. As a result of your requests, the Lombard Trust Fund has made a donation. We've already made it. You got the money, right? The town of Barnstable Lombard Trust Fund has made a donation of $5,000 to help the students the next year. Thank you for inviting me to give you money.
Can I have the first-year students that are going into second year who are here today stand up, please? Can you believe you're going to be in these seats this time next year? Yes, you are, absolutely. And with a little help from friends as well. So thank you so much, Mr. Gobil. Thank you for coming. Thank you for that generous donation to the college. And I also wanted to introduce Vice President Chris Clark because I failed to mention you. And since we're talking about finance, I figured I'd say you can give a nice wave to everyone. So at this time, I would just like to invite up our beloved Elaine Madden, faculty, to just say a couple of closing remarks before you head out. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2022. I have been graciously asked to close the ceremony today, the first part of your celebration. The remainder of your celebration happens later on today at commencement. But I am here to do so by welcoming you to the profession of dental hygiene, welcoming you as colleagues, as our colleagues. Please take what you have learned here at Cape Cod Community College and build upon it. Please continue learning. Please continue growing as healthcare professionals. Congratulations, and I wish you the very best in all that you do. And now I'm going to ask you to stand and prepare to leave the tent and move on to the celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes concludes our dental hygiene pinning ceremony.